Useful box of tools.
It's full of strange things.
Klinkt useful.
Let's see. A clamp. And a magnet. Pros. Better to have these two things
En
than
hoe nemen we
not.
deze dingen nu mee in onze lendendoek?
And why do I
Ja,
want
in
them?
ons lendendoek.
Kan ik praten met mezelf?
Heyo! Heyo!
Ja.
Do you have any electric blue nail polish? No, but I wish I did because I've been wanting to paint my nails since yesterday afternoon. Me too! Ever since I escaped from a Zeppelin. Me too. It's amazing how alike we are, Liz. Do you know how I know that you're not me? But Liz, I am you. By your makeup, Liz. I would never make myself up like that. That wasn't me. The makeup director insisted that these were my ideal colors. Well, they look terrible on you. Fitz Randolph loves us all. That bad? So bad that I feel embarrassed for you. Me. I'll be right back.
Oké. Tas leeghalen.
Nora, are you there? Ugh, what a pain.
Nee.
Where were you going? The makeup director isn't here, and on top of that, she took her things. Huh.
Dus die moeten
Now
we
what?
even-
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Fitz Randolph is fab. I have to tell you something about Fitz Randolph. Fitz Randolph has brainwashed you, and I'm grateful to him. It's important to keep these things clean. Fitz Randolph is fab.
Ja, ja.
You escaped from his Zeppelin, don't you remember? Of course I remember. But I was mistaken then. Fitz Randolph loves us all. He's a friend of Dan Murray, that jerk. No, of that jerk? Yes, Liz, of that jerk. That can't be. I don't believe it, Liz. Let's drop Fitz Randolph. I will always follow him.
Oké.
Fitz Randolph is fab. Eya, Liz. Eya, Liz.
Tasje.
If I catch myself rummaging through the bag, I'll get very mad at myself. Yes, yes, yes.
Oké. Wat is hier nog meer? Useful box of stuff hebben we al. Useless box full of ice. Useless. Zijn er nog meer useful boxes?
Wat?
Lijkt er niet op.
I don't want anything here.
Useless box of video games.
At least it gives the waste paper basket a chance to be useful.
Useless box with a street light inside.
Ik zie het nu pas.
Ja.
Wat een goede...
That
bedacht
jacket is
woord,
mine,
zeg.
but I'd rather that the cactus keep it.
Oké.
Was this like this before, or has
ja,
someone
dit is
rearranged
anders.
the buttons? Are they trying to make me cry?
Gewoon weer vooraan beginnen. Oh, dat is hier.
Nu zijn we in de war. Oh ja. Hey.
Well, if it isn't Anne-Marie.
Although Liz still didn't know it, Anne-Marie's help was absolutely essential. So then, what did this help consist of?
Nou, ben benieuwd. Dan zie je een code rack.
Is this your jacket?
A client gave it to me, comma, a boxer, comma, the guy with the tickets, comma, but it's not my style, as you know, period. If you like it, comma, it's yours.
I don't like it. I'll keep it. It's really ugly. Thank you.
Oké.
Bijzonder weinig kleren.
Ja.
Ugh, you'd have to like sports a lot to wear this.
Nou ja, ik zou het gewoon aantrekken. Want
Daar zaten die tickets in eerder in de game.
For boxing. Ugh.
Little Ankawa. Zie je niks op tafel? Diploma?
To Anne-Marie Allaire for her study of music at the most prestigious school in the country, Juilliard, in New York. It's frightening to think that Anne-Marie studied business in California and music in New York simultaneously. She commuted back and forth by plane every day, but that's not the worst part. In the meantime, she took advantage of the experience to earn a flight attendant certificate.
Oké. Wat is dit voor schilderij?
I seem to remember seeing Queenie painting it. I could touch it, but I haven't washed my hands in a long time. Better not get it dirty.
Oké. kan niet verder naar links. We praten met Annemarie dan. Die coathanger is trouwens een slak, zie ik nu.
Hey, yo, Anne-Marie.
Welcome, Elizabeth, period. The Allaire Gallery thanks you for having inspired Queenie to paint these 5 paintings, period.
You've talked to her. Finally. I knew you two would work it out.
Incorrect assessment, period. She sent them to me by messenger with a note, period. Postscript, : She also attached the voodoo painting in the window, period.
Ah, yes, I saw it when she
Voodoo
was starting to
painting.
paint it.
Opening parenthesis. I hope that doesn't affect you too much, ellipsis closing parenthesis.
Oké.
Why would the voodoo painting affect me?
Because of what happened when Mom and Dad took us to New Orleans, period.
What happened when Mom and Dad took us to New Orleans?
You still can't remember it? ? An old woman, a witch, gave you a doll and told you that if you put 2 objects belonging to someone on it, it would turn into a voodoo doll, and that's what you did, period.
Oké.
How did we make the voodoo doll?
You cut a lock of hair from a girl and you put it on the doll as a wig, period. Then you took her handkerchief and you tied it around the doll as if it were a skirt, period.
What happened to the girl we made the voodoo doll for?
You said that the doll had accidentally fallen into a hole filled with mud, and that under the laws of voodoo, the girl had also fallen, just after that, period. The girl got very mad and we never saw her again, ellipsis.
Wow.
Oké.
What was the name of the girl we practiced voodoo on?
Don't you remember? ? She was with us for years as a babysitter, : Her name was Stacy, period.
That name doesn't mean anything to me.
How strange! ! You were obsessed with her for years, and compared her to everything you saw, : a vase, a crane, a suitcase, opening parenthesis, one of the big kind, ! Closing parentheses, ellipsis.
Well, no, I don't remember. But people have been messing with my brain a lot lately.
Ja, dat geloof ik.
You play other instruments besides the piano, right?
I have certificates in piano, classical guitar, violin, cello and percussion, period. Wait, Control Z : not cello, I still have another year to go, period.
Oké.
What do you think about all this?
That Queenie and you threw Stacy into the well, and that you invented the connection to the doll to avoid getting chewed out, period. There's no such thing as magic, period, end of paragraph.
Let's
Okay.
drop the voodoo topic. You always look like you have everything under control.
One mustn't let oneself get carried away by emotion, Elizabeth, period.
Yeah.
Even when you're, extremely and terribly angry, Always remember this, to analyze your feelings dispassionately, period, end of paragraph.
Oké.
Something very strange happened to me. I spoke to myself.
Elizabeth, you're always doing that, period. Opening parenthesis. I wonder when you'll get some focus and stop doing it, period, closing parenthesis.
Eya!
Eya! !
Een bijzondere vrouw.
Yeah.
It's good for holding things in place so that they don't move.
Ja, dat geloof ik.
It's not edible.
Oké, ik denk niet dat ik hier iets kan op dit moment. Laten we de andere deur ook nog even proberen.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Huh?
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
Aha! Now I know who's making the other Liz say the silly things she says.
Een gramophone.
I'd like to be able
Yeah.
to stop it, but these robots are too strong for me.
Ik zie hem staan, wat een man.
Ze zijn wel niet sterk genoeg
Fitz
voor een
Randolph
magneet.
is fab.
I thought that it might demagnetize it, but no.
Wat een goed idee.
Fitz Randolph
Kan
loves
die
us
robots
all.
niet aanklikken? Terwijl dat autootje
If it
kan ik
didn't work with
apart
the gramophone,
aanklikken.
it's even less likely to work here.
Fitz Randolph is
The
fab.
clamp is too small to work here.
Oké,
It's made of metal, true, but it...
oké, ik kan het autootje nog apart aanklikken. Hop.
It comes with a
Ah,
parachute.
een parachute.
Handig.
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
Dr. Celsius.
I'll show him.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Hey, Cheeky. Cheeky? That's strange.
Fitz Randolph
Can't see
loves
me or
us
hear
all.
me. All the better.
Oké.
I could try to immobilize him with this if he were much shorter.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
It doesn't demagnetize it or change it in the slightest.
Oké.
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
Nee, daar kunnen we niks mee. En de laatste deur. Ah,
Kijk.
I love to climb trees, but in a skirt.
Jean-Michel, tell your daughter to get down from there. You can see her
Hey, de
underwear.
hond.
For heaven's sake, she's in a lair.
een tom-tom.
Yuck. These things are supposed to be made of animal intestines.
Misschien moeten we daar de trommelaar op laten slaan.
These creatures like it if you speak to them in their language. Me, Liz. Liz, thank Rock.
Dan Strong. Liz, welcome.
Dan, big knife. Dan, give to Liz.
Liz, no throw knife.
Liz, second best markswoman Mendelssohn Club.
Dan no club. Dan test Liz.
Ah, goede test. Zie je dat? Ik kan op zijn oor mikken. Ik kan niet op die appel mikken.
Dat is vast een manier. Ja.
Nee.
Nee. Daar. Huh?
Ik kan daar wel in het hoekje van die appel komen.
Ja.
Oh.
Wat?
Liz, bad thrower. Liz, no knife.
Knife work bad. Knife very bad.
Knife good. Liz, bad. Liz, eat apple. Liz, get strong.
Ah.
With her pride in her marksmanship wounded, Liz decided that she would take the knife-throwing test that Dan was proposing.
Nee, dat moeten we dus op een andere manier nog zien uit te vinden.
No matter what Dan says, I'm not gonna eat anything while my midriff is bare. It'd only bloat
Okay.
me and make me look fat. I wish I knew how to play it.
Ik ga dit trommelding bij de trommelman neerzetten. Is dat een idee?
He already has his own tom-tom.
Lijkt-
And a
oh.
double one to boot.
Misschien moeten wij ook trommelen.
Maar
This
met
is
wat?
not me.
Ja.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Luidsprekers. Lijkt hier niks mee te kunnen. Willen we hier nog wat mee demagnetizen? Ik vind iets met een
It
schilderij.
has a doll in it. I seem to remember seeing Queenie painting.
Dat zo
I
gezegd.
could try to grab it, but we'd both end up on the floor.
Kan ik nog iets op de schilderij doen? Misschien een magneet? Nee. Niet demagnetizen. Nee, een appel?
Lekker hoor.
Wat is lekker?
Een appel.
Nee man.
Niet. Fruitgrapje.
Liz, wil jij misschien een appel?
An apple, Liz? What kind? Enormous. No, I'd better wait for dinner. There's still some leftovers of the dessert Adrian made. Cocoa sponge cakes a la sodium alginate with fennel essence.
Lekker.
Buns. I envy you.
Oké. Wil je dan een trommel?
I don't think I can play it because I've never been musical. Maybe I'll ask you that later.
Die vrouw bij de piano is wel musical. Misschien wil zij deze tom bespelen.
I have a tom-tom. Could you play it for me?
Of course. Period. Do you have the sheet music? Question mark.
No.
Elizabeth, comma. I never play without sheet music.
Sheet music
period.
voor
I
trommelen.
never improvise, comma. So, colon, give me the sheet music for the tom-tom, comma. And I will play it for you whenever you like. Period.
Oké. Hoe komen we aan sheet music?
A backpack with a surprise.
Wat voor
It's
surprise?
good for robbing safes.
Oké.
Oké. Dus de vraag is dan... Sheet music. Moeten we naar die grammofoon weer?
I wish I was strong enough to stop it.
Fitz
oké.
Randolph
Geen
is
sheet
fab.
He already... He doesn't see or hear me. It's as if he were part of the machinery.
Ja,
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
grammofoon. Nee, dat hebben we al geprobeerd. Wat wil ik vastmaken met een klem?
It comes with a built-in parachute.
Nou, die hebben we
Fitz
al.
Randolph is fab.
It has a record on it like the ones for music, but bigger. The voice that
Fitz
alienates the
Randolph
other
loves
Liz
us all.
is coming out of this and the other one.
Oké, dus hier vinden we geen ding. Sheet music. Wat kon ik nog meer aan Dan vragen?
Ayo, Dan.
Ayo,
Ik wilde
Liz.
beest een appel.
Dan, no, Fitz Randolph?
Dan, no word, fit run down.
Here we go again. Dan live alone in jungle?
Dan, bachelor shack. Dan, bring women to shack. Liz, want go Dan shack?
Liz, never first date. Dan, not friends?
Jungle, many bachelor shacks. Witch doctor, Dan, best friend.
Witch Doctor. Ah,
Witch doctor, sheet music, tom-tom?
Music sheet.
Correct.
Witch doctor have, but he no give. He angry.
Apple.
What witch doctor like?
Witch doctor like sport. Witch doctor and me always
Hebben we een
see
jasje?
animal fights together.
animal fights.
Witch doctor live far?
Witch doctor live close, above Dan head.
Witch doctor talk no more.
Oké.
Hey, yeah, Dan.
Hey, Liz.
Animal fights. The men here.
If I had my hair in braids, I'd carry it on my back.
Ja, want die draagt de Obelix altijd, de
An
men here.
atavistic symbol of many things. So
Is
many
dat?
that some of them can't
Nee.
even be mentioned in public.
Kan ik iets met die steen? Vast niet. Ik kan niet op die hond klikken.
Wat?
Waar ga ik
Whatever it
heen?
may be, it's not an apple tree.
Wat?
Maar die man houdt van dierengevechten. Waar halen wij dierengevechten vandaan?
I'm not interested in what's inside.
Oh, op die doos stond niet useless. Alle boeken zijn
Ideas.
useless. Wat?
Useless box of ideas.
I don't want to open it. Ayo! Ayo! You don't have any makeup in your bag. None. Fitz Randolph is fab.
Oké.
Has the makeup person come back? Wait here for me.
Ja, we kunnen ook in de tussentijd niks doen. Oh, toch wel.
you'll see how there's makeup in here. No, but this bracelet goes. It's not my style, and I won't let Liz wear it. Or watch a pair of animals
Kijk,
hitting each other.
animal fight.
How is Fitzrandolph affecting
Ja,
her
ja,
in
ja,
this
ja.
terrible way?
Hallo?
I'd better wait for Liz to come back.
Oh, kom dan.
None of this is...
Ja, heel goed. Animal fights.
Nothing? Nothing.
Man wil animal fight kaartjes in jas. Nee,
No, 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 no. I'm not giving him the tickets.
waarom niet?
Fitz
Moet ik ze
Randolph
aan Dan
loves
geven?
us all.
Ja, ik denk het.
Dan see Liz eat paper?
Dan no see. Liz eat, so Dan see.
I have two pieces that say Martin Foulfool Erickson versus Dean.
You give Dan. Dan give witch doctor friend. Witch doctor smile.
And which doctor give tom-tom music to Liz?
Yes. Witch doctor give Dan and Dan give Liz. If Liz give Dan and Dan give witch doctor.
Liz give.
Nou, dat klinkt goed.
Ja. Gaat.
Geef bladmuziek. Ja,
Finally, authentic sheet music for tribal tom-toms.
lekker hoor. Combineren.
With or without sheet music, I'm incapable of playing
Nee.
any instrument.
Gewoon aan Chicky geven. Toch?
Ja.
Annemarie?
I've got the sheet music for the tom-tom. Will you play for me?
Of course! Exclamation point.
De piano verdwijnt. Die man danst op het schilderij.
Is it just me,
Okay.
or does it move when the tom-tom is playing?
We kunnen erin. De telefoon gaat.
Oké.
Hello?
Zij stopt met spelen, dus we kunnen niet meer in het schilderij
No,
bewegen.
comma, I'm not interested in contracting your services, period. I'm telling you that I'm happy with my telephone company, comma, miss, period. I just told you that, shift lock, I'm happy with my telephone company. Goodbye! Exclamation point, shift lock. And that crazy Elizabeth? Question mark. Well, comma, I'm not quitting in the middle of the piece. Ellipsis.
Best not
Ah,
to
de
tell her I
voodoo.
took this, because she'd never believe me. This was in Queenie's voodoo witch doctor painting. I could immobilize the doll, but I don't see how that would help me at the moment.
Wat is dit voor bracelet?
I don't really like it.
Oké. Kan ik de doll
I don't want
aankleden?
this to turn into the voodoo doll of a boxer.
Nee.
It reminds me of someone.
Ah, we maken die professor ervan.
That could be a good idea.
Ja.
The magnet can't attract this. I don't expect... The doll doesn't...
Ik moet nog iets hebben van die dude.
You're welcome! Exclamation point.
Finally, Liz got Anne-Marie's help, but what good
Dat
would it
mes
do
moeten we
her?
nog hebben. Van Dan. Is dat het?
Misschien.
Doll.
It's starting to look like him, but
Fitz
there's still
Randolph
something
is
missing.
foul.
Groene jas. Moeten we die jas schilderen?
Ja. Misschien.
Waar halen we groen vandaan?
I don't want this to turn into...
Of moeten we die jas ruilen met een andere jas?
Waar was ook alweer een jas? Bij die...
Hier, die cactus draagt een jas.
Ja.
Nee.
Jammer.
Nee, er was een jas bij de... In de wereld van Dan.
Ja, nee, dat klopt. Dat
Maar
was
niet
naar
hier.
haar eigen jas.
Ja. Oké, iets met een parachute? Nee.
It's made of metal, true, but it wouldn't do me any good for the magnet to attract it.
Nee. Hij maakt ook de geluiden van een aap. Een gramophone.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Want hij draagt een groene jas. En we hebben een paarse jas.
Why is it that whenever I look at it, I get the feeling that it says Hammerboy?
Huh?
Misschien moet
I
hij...
wouldn't know how to play it. Better Anne-Marie.
Zullen we nog iets uit de schilderij halen?
I can't move it from there. Anne-Marie is very proud. It's Anne-Marie's. To Anne-Marie Allaire for her master in business,
Dat is voor een business.
music. Anne-Marie is a
Incapable of improvising. Hé, hier zit een crank.
Hey.
If you turn it, the table turns and it becomes a love nest.
Oké.
Hebben we eerder gezien.
Ja.
Ah, no, I was mistaken. If you turn it, it comes off. How simple and
goed.
effective.
Kan ik dat dan nog?
This doesn't have an opening to put it in. This doesn't.
Maar
Waar willen we een crank in doen?
I could try to grab it, but.
Kan ik zeggen, wil je nog een keer spelen voor mij?
Hey yo.
Dat we de schilderij weer in kunnen?
Hey yo.
Ja.
Could you play the drums again?
Of course.
I almost got trapped. I almost got.
Nee.
What a fright! At least if it were a still life of chocolate cakes. I can't move it from there. Well, Anne-Marie is playing.
Oké. Oh, ze is gestopt ook. We hebben nu een crank. Waar moeten we nog een crank in doen? In de grammofoon?
It already
Fitz
has too
Randolph
many.
is fab.
It doesn't work. Let's see if he reacts to this.
We gaan hem opwinden en slaan hem zijn kop.
No reaction.
Fitz Randolph
Okay.
loves us all.
Wat moeten we met een crank?
This was on Anne-Marie's table.
Wat moeten we met een crank? Oké, iets met een crank dan.
Its shape reminds me of, no, just my imagination. Ayo,
Hoe kunnen we die knife game...
Liz,
Kunnen we dit riggen ergens mee?
En dan?
Nee, ik kan hier ook geen items gebruiken. Misschien moet ik gewoon een mes op zijn kop gooien. Kijken wat er gebeurt. Nee.
Liz, back.
knife work back.
Hoe doen we dat?
The doll doesn't look. Great idea.
Ah, dan gaat het mes erop af.
Ah.
Liz, knife test more.
Kijk, nu heeft hij appel met een magneet erin. Hier, kijk.
Het...
Liz, great thrower.
Kijk, easy.
Dan, surprise.
Because Liz, trick. Liz put magnet in apple.
Dan, no word magnet. Liz, great thrower. Liz, keep Dan knife.
Liz say, Dan, thank you.
And so, thanks to her ingenuity and Dan's tiny vocabulary, Liz passed the knife throwing test.
En dan gebruik ik een knife op poppetje.
I won't cut this.
Nee, op
I've already
appeltje.
demonstrated my aim. There's no need to do it again. Cut this. Cut this. I won't cut.
Wat moet ik dan met een mes? Wat moet ik met een mes?
I'm not planning on cutting my.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
And if I scratch the record?
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
Nothing.
Oh.
It's too hard.
Jongen.
Fitz Randolph is
I'm not going
fab.
to stick it in him, but
Ja,
let's see
en
how
dan
he
maken
does
we
with
de
a
nieuwe
little
jas.
piece of his apron missing. He seems okay.
Hij heeft ook zo'n gat nu in zijn jas.
Now it really is a voodoo doll.
Kijk. En dan zeggen wij, gebruik voodoo doll met wat? Met hem.
Fitz
Yes,
Randolph
yes.
loves us
Now
all.
it's definitely a voodoo doll of Dr. Cheeky.
Hoe gaan we dat gebruiken?
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Met de fancy trommel. Oh. Zodat hij dan anders gaat trommelen.
Mogelijk.
Her arms are very short. She wouldn't be able to play it well. She'll never believe that I got it from the painting. She'll say that I used some trick and she'll get mad.
Oké. Kan ik die pop ergens mee gebruiken?
The doll doesn't look like. I don't want this to. Yes, yes.
Oh ja, dan kan hij niet meer bewegen.
Bye, Dr. Cheeky.
And
is
that
wel
was how Liz
logisch.
became herself again, freeing her alter ego
Ja,
from the
dan kan hij niet meer
alienating
bewegen.
influence of Fitz Randolph. Let's take a look.
Die gast met die appel.
Kijk, hij kan niet meer bewegen. En die robots stoppen met lopen.
Goed bezig.
Ava Morte and the Grim Reaper? Huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, come up front. We're gonna start filming. Places. Lights. Camera.
Action!
Liz!
We have to stop it, Dan.
What?
Fitz Randolph. He's going to run for Congress. But the monsters scare people because of his horror films, and that's negative for his campaign. That's why he wants to make family pictures.
And he's putting chips in the brains of the monsters that refuse to go along with him.
Yes!
Like the Grim Reaper and Eva Morte.
Yes, yes, yes. He used them to make a film where I interview them and they say that everyone should vote for Fitz Randolph because...
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
He's completely changed my life.
His dream of equality has given my life new meaning.
With Fitz Randolph, we will be free.
Tomorrow, 3,000 copies of his propaganda film will be shown all across the country.
I know where the film is. I'll try to steal it.
No, no, no. I have a better idea.
Said Liz. I'll film a new movie in which Eva Morte and the Grim Reaper tell the truth. This
Goeie
is the
tactieken.
plan. We'll make a new film where Eva Morte and the Grim Reaper tell the truth. You'll switch the films, and ours will be the one that people see tomorrow. Good. I'll be thinking about how to do the switcheroo, said Dan.
But I doubt that those two sadistic monsters will collaborate with you, and even less so with the chips.
At last this has a solution. Problem with your free will? Sick of the weight of that brain ship that you can never get free of? Don't despair. At last there's a solution. Presenting incredible Professor Fly's patented Chip Extractor.
Fascinating.
It's the most fantastic invention ever.
Fascinatingly incredible, isn't it? But that's not all. If you buy the incredible Professor Fly's Chip Extractor, you'll receive not one, but two extractors. I repeat, not one, but two of the incredible Professor Fly's
Goeie
Chip
reclame.
Extractors. Want to leave your friends with their mouths hanging open? Stop thinking about it and take action.
The extractors were absolutely perfect. But once they were free of Fitz Randolph's influence, Eva and the Grim Reaper began to show their true faces by refusing to cooperate. They got ready to leave, ruining Liz's plan, when the self-sacrificing Dan Murray got ready to step across the line that separates the men from the heroes.
Wait. I'm about to do something that's going to make me
gaat zijn,
hate myself for the
vechtkaartjes
rest
aan
of
hun
my
geven.
life.
Are you going to humiliate yourself, stupid?
Sounds interesting, imbecile. Let's see.
We gaan hier een checkpoint van maken.
Ja, dat is goed.
En gezien de objectives in beeld is het ook het einde van de game. Want op elk objective bord stond een groene streep die rechts het beeld uitliep en in de volgende weer uitkwam. En dat stond er nu niet.
Nee.
Dus ik vermoed dat dit de laatste scène van de game is. Als wij het plan van Fitz Randolph gaan stoppen. En dat gaan we doen in de volgende video.
Dat is goed.
Wensen jullie graag daar.
Joejoe.